wherever you are.
47 meters down, surrounded by sharks in a cage. What could be scarier? Take away the cage. 47 meters down, uncaged. It stars in moments. Also, the most inappropriate movie in the history of film that you will love. The Good Boys dropping by to talk about being bad boys in Good Boys. Avengers Endgame finally hit your home screen. What to expect with the extras. The entire Avengers cast may or may not be coming back from the pixelated dust on this edition of Extra Butter. Thanks for hanging out with us. But you guys, in addition to Extra Butter, it is our Mediathon for UC Davis Children's Hospital. Help out the Children's Miracle Network. In order to
do it,
you gotta call right now. 888-499-KIDS. That's 888-499-5437. Kids.
What's up?
What's up? All right, it is lifestyle lover Kelly Savannah Deaton. Where do we find you?
Kelly Savannah Deaton. I keep it easy. No H on Savannah, though. It's important.
All right, world famous comedian at large, ladies and gentlemen, E. Clark.
What's up, everybody? Catch me on E. Clark Comedy on Instagram.
Questions, comments, concern. I'm at TV Marcus Allen. Let's get right into it. I'm so geeked out about Good Boys.
gosh.
Yes.
How inappropriate is this movie?
It's even more so inappropriate because these little boys, they're so young and they're getting into this kind of thing with the kissing parties. You guys probably remember back in the day having to go to parties, not knowing anything about life. Exactly, you're still learning. But I love this because with anything that Seth Rogen puts his stamp of approval on, you know it's gonna blow your mind and you're gonna laugh as hard as you possibly can.
Did anybody walk out of your screening?
Did people walk out of your screening?
Yeah, there was this is the best thing. In LA, in the big screening with the major film critics of the world in this screening, about an hour into the movie, and why they waited an hour, this elderly gentleman stood up and goes, "This is diabolical!" And then got his wife, and the two of them scampered out of the theater, having made it like an hour into it.
I don't think it's that bad, though. I mean, I think, well, maybe I was a bad kid. I don't know, but it just seemed like it was bringing me back.
And the Stand By Me, people are saying that this movie is like Stand By Me mixed with Superbad.
That's a really good call. That's a good, that's a good mashup. I had trouble talking to these kids because everything I wanted to talk to them about was inappropriate. I would never talk to kids about this kind of stuff. So I let your kids do the talking. Take a look. So I put it out there to my viewers, would you want your kids to ask questions of the Good Boys? And so we got a collection. Now, ironically, all that came in were girls. So it's good girls asking you questions. You ready?
Okay, yeah. Hi, my name is Trey. Did you guys do your own stunts?
Yes, we actually did. Yeah.
Like?
Well,
Paintball shooting?
paintball shooting, the frat house scene. We were riding our bikes in like a wet trail and like
Yeah,
a
it was
wet.
really-
it was wet.
raining.
We like slipped and fell, but we did our own stunts.
Yeah, we didn't.
All right, here she goes.
Hi, my name is Aurora, and tell me why should my mommy and daddy see this movie, but why shouldn't I?
Yeah, why should her parents see the movie, and why shouldn't she see the movie?
Oh,
You're not old enough, and you're gonna rot your little brain.
Yeah,
way too young. Way
and
too
something
young.
will happen.
Thank you very much for your viewer questions. By the way, if you
job, viewer
ever have
questions.
questions, follow me, TV Marcus Allen, or of course, jump on our Facebook page,
Yes.
Extra Butter TV. We always want to take you in the interview. I say go see this movie, but be warned, it's diabolical. it's
Which
gonna push
even
your
better,
limits.
that makes it even better. I haven't laughed this hard since Booksmart.
All right, let's dig into Fast and Furious. Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw. Let's
I
jump
think we
into
all
it.
knew Hobbs and Shaw was going to blow it away again.
Huge. I mean, go see this at the theater. You are cheating yourself if you don't see it on the big screen.
This movie, I guarantee you, wouldn't be anything without the passion that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson brought to it. We went to the set during the making of it. You could tell he was already feeling it.
I'm so happy that so many people have been moved by the showcasing of our Samoan culture and who were so unfamiliar with Samoan culture. And interestingly enough, and beautifully enough, they have identified with Samoan culture as, oh, it's just like my culture too, when we talk to people around the world. It's very special.
I think that it's his passion for the islands that makes this work.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally. You can always tell he's the most happy when he's within the islands. He's so happy.
You know when Mikey Winfield's the most happy?
When is he the most happy?
When he's not really here, when he's on television. It's Mikey Winfield! What's up, Mike?
When I'm the happiest!
All right, so Mike's going to get to why he's in New York City in a moment, but in the meantime, Mike, if you would, why do you think Hobbs and Shaw is still #1 for the second week in a row?
Okay, here's the reason. It's the chemistry. And what happens is we know what we're getting from The Rock. You know, we know he's going to bring an element of cheese.
Yeah.
We know he loves them one-liners. We know what The Rock does. We know what The Rock is cooking. But I think the key is Statham. I think what he brought was a balance of roast session all day. They went at each other the entire film, almost like they just wanted to get each other so much more than help out Haiti sometimes. So that was great. And I think that is really the key in doing all that, the roast between the both of them. That's what I saw.
Agreed completely.
All right, Michael, I know you're in New York City right now because you're slanging your comedy. You're a stand-up comedian. So what's your next big thing?
Wait, hold on. Before you answer that, let me adjust the rabbit ears. I think the reception's not good. Okay, now we got it.
Now it's clear.
What's the next big thing in Mikey Winfield's life?
Oh, no, I hope everyone has Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is something you have and you don't know that you have. Because on the 23rd of this month, my 1 hour special is releasing.
August 23rd, 1 hour Amazon Prime special.
We did it!
What are you going to be talking about in this?
You know what? I'm going to talk about a lot, from lust to love to step parenting to fighting to kickboxing. You know, everybody's favorite topic.
All right, coming to your screens August 23rd. It's Mikey Winfield. Oh, by the way, hold on, let me adjust again. We almost lost you. Where do we find you on social?
Oh, yeah. Go right now. Go to MikeWinfield.com. Mike E. Winfield, everything else. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's 2 E's in the middle, so it's Mike E. Winfield.
There you go. And that's special August 3rd. Thank you, Mikey. Mikey Winfield. Thanks, pal. All right, last thoughts. Hobbs and Shaw.
Must see. Make sure you go see it at the theaters, big screen.
For
XD.
sure.
Oh, bigger than this screen?
Please.
Okay.
A little bit bigger. This movie's so much fun. Jason Statham, Idris Elba, and The Rock. You can't beat it.
Yeah, agreed. Go see it before it leaves theaters. All right, in the meantime, don't forget Children's Miracle Network Mediathon in progress right now.
Please, whatever loose change that you have, just donate it. When you give, you get back.
And you're making these kids' lives a lot easier during this difficult time, and you can even save some lives.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
definitely, you have to do this.
So true, do it right now. Call 888-499-KIDS. That's 888-499-5437. Keep those phones going. We'll be right back. Kate Blanchett, our guest, in 2.5 minutes. Don't move.
Please donate now to UC Davis Children's Hospital. Thank you.
You make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night.
Bake yourself happy with Cold Stone Creamery's newest ice cream creations. Straight from the bowl, a spoonful of our handmade cookie dough ice cream and Summer Lovin' Mix-Ins are a batch made in heaven. Only at Cold Stone Creamery, the ultimate ice cream experience.
Actually, it was my dad who recommended that I get a hold of an injury lawyer, and it just so happened that I got a hold of Berg. Berg kept me updated on play-by-play of my case. Basically took what would have been a headache out of my hands and just did the footwork. I'd be paying bills for a long time if it wasn't for them. They could take good care of you, and they handle all the problems that you might not be able to resolve. And they take it out of your hands and put it in their own.
ABC 10 Originals.
We all have a different story, but none is less of an impact.
The FBI have accused you of committing the most heinous crimes.
I will be haunted with what that past has been for us and what it has done to innocent lives.
This is the worst tragedy that's ever happened. I hope I'm the last person that says that.
ABC 10 Originals, weeknights at 11.
Hey, welcome back. It is Extra Butter, but more importantly, it's a special edition of Extra Butter because this is part of our Mediathon for UC Davis Children's Hospital, our little effort to help you help the Children's Miracle Network.
Yes, they are saving lives.
That's right.
So we need to donate. Please donate.
You have to donate too because they're doing a great job and we can all help everyone make kids' lives. They're going through such a difficult time.
Exactly.
We can help them make their lives easier.
There's so many things they do. They are one of the most renowned in the nation, but it's not cheap, so you can help. Call 888-499-KIDS. That's 888-499-KIDS. Which is also 888-499-5437. The Children's Miracle Network needs you. UC Davis doing good things because of you.
Yeah, just take the time and do it and feel good about it because you're helping people.
There you go.
And when you give, you get back.
All right. So if you need to take a break from your normal life, if things aren't going that well in your life, might I suggest jumping into Where'd You Go, Bernadette? What a refreshing movie this is.
And this is definitely going to be an Oscar-winning performance.
Right?
Anything Cate Blanchett touches turns to gold, and she is so fun to watch, even when she's not even sure about her own life.
I do too. I forget how relatable she is. I thought she would be kind of stoic. Not so much. She's kind of fun. Take a look.
I've been talking to you a multitude of times, and I've always found you to be a kind, charming person, but at the same time...
It's an act.
Is
It's
it?
an act. Total act.
This is why you win
Yeah.
awards? For acting nice? With that said, there have to be times where you probably don't want to do the small talk about how wonderful your last movie role was.
I always like to talk about how wonderful my last movie was.
Oh, really?
Please.
You've never deviated. You've never sidestepped people much in the same way Bernadette sidesteps neighbors.
Oh, totally. Totally. I mean, it's you know what I love is about working in the theatre is you have a direct relationship with your audience, but you often don't know whether anyone's been to see a movie that you've made
Sure.
unless you see them at the supermarket. The problem is they normally come up to you when you haven't washed your hair and your baby's just vomited down your front and you're actually wearing your pajamas under your clothes, and so. Even though it's really nice that people say, oh, I really liked you and blah, 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 at 6 a.m. in the supermarket in those circumstances, I do want to sidestep them. And it's always when I forget my dark glasses. And they say, and would you mind taking a selfie?
Right. And how do you gracefully sidestep that?
I usually use my children as human shields.
So, final thoughts on Where'd You Go, Bernadette?
It's not for everybody, but it is refreshing, so go see it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a very relatable thing like you were talking about. And Cate Blanchett, again, I stand for her every day of the week. Go see it, go support her. You'll like this movie, I think.
It speaks volumes to mental health and mental health conditions and ways we can treat that and things that you can look forward to. There's a lot of truth in this and a lot of comedy too. Great performances, like you said. See it for that reason, if none other. 47 meters down, coming up in a moment. The actresses that survived that join us. But more importantly, it is the Children's Miracle Network Mediathon taking place. You can help save lives, make little lives a lot more comfortable by simply what?
Calling.
Yeah, right now. 888-499-KIDS. Make it that simple. 888-499-KIDS. Which translates into 5437. Make that call right now. Do it the right thing. We'll be right back after this.
Text Give4Kids to 51555 to donate to UC Davis Children's Hospital today.
M&S Auto Sales, Sacramento's favorite car dealer for 20 years. Over 300 vehicles, all makes, all models. Something for every budget. See why your friends and family choose M&S Auto Sales, where you're all that matters. MSAutogroup.com.
When we say get more with Gilmore, we mean 40 years building something special. And speaking of specials, the culture of a true family business, a lifetime of happy customers.
It's a choice that will change you and your life forever. Before my weight loss surgery at Dameron Hospital, I suffered from joint pain, lack of energy, and was diagnosed with diabetes. Dameron cared for me like family from start to finish. Now, my sugar levels are normal and my joint pain is gone. I am grateful I made the decision to do better with my body and my health.
I like coming to Harley Brown College Prep because I like to learn new things from my teacher.
I like coming to school because I like to draw and write.
I'm a part of the basketball team and also I'm in the leadership program.
I love going to school every day because it's filled with students who have the same mentality as me and want to graduate from college.
I like coming to school every day because it's fun to learn.
I like to go to school every day because I want to go to first grade.
Please bring your child to school every day, on time, and let them stay until their grade level dismissal. Remember, student attendance starts with you. Fortune School, inspiring leaders.
ABC 10 Weather Force, sponsored by the Hoblet Ram Truck Center.
It is extra butter time. Yes, we're doing a movie show, but as kids walk through the movie theater, I want to remind you that, thank you very much, young lady. We're doing a Mediathon for UC Davis Children's Hospital. It is the Children's Miracle Network helping the doctors and all staff members do great things for these little patients.
Yep, they can make their lives a lot easier when they're going through a difficult time.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to happen to you or your family, or perhaps you know someone who's been affected by any number of things that can happen to children. Well, imagine during these deepest, darkest times, making their lives better. How do we do that?
Call.
It's that easy. 888-499-KIDS.
Kids.
It's 888-499-KIDS, which is also 5437. Just make those phones light up
do
and
it.
do the right thing.
Please give.
Only takes a few seconds. Do it. You'll feel better.
I'm going to call right now.
That's what we're talking about. During your bleak times or whatever you're going through, if you're looking for some escape, why not escape and watch other people have problems like 47 meters down uncaged?
Everyone knows summer vacations belong to the sharks.
This is an epic shark movie. Now, keep in mind, full transparency, I love myself a good shark movie. Even the worst shark movie, it's
They're
a pretty good
fun
movie.
to watch. And this one's a little bit different because they go diving in this Mayan cave underwater. So we got a little bit of prehistoric sharks going on, different kind of sharks, and there is no cage. That's what's crazy.
So with this new cast, you have Sophia Nalise.
Yep.
You have
Sistine Stallone.
You have Stallone's daughter.
And Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corinne Fox.
And I'm glad Corinne didn't die in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, most times black people, we don't really last that long in horror films.
And she didn't know how to swim.
Yes.
She lied to the director when they said, "What's your swimming ability?" She's like, "Oh, I'm great."
She
yeah,
was great.
no, she could not swim at all.
It won't come up in this interview, but you talk about people of color and traditions. Well, this is the movie for where America's going now.
Yes, yes.
They even did reshoots to have her have a powerful scene I can't really talk about right now.
Are you
breaking tradition.
But I talked to them about a lot of other stuff. Take a look.
What was the part that you thought you were prepared for, but you weren't really prepared for?
Ooh, the whole movie? The whole thing. I had been told when I Skyped the director at first that we would only be like 4 hours underwater. He's like, it's gonna be super easy, very short days. No, it was not the case. So I thought I thought it would be easier than it was, and taking the mask off, I think, for me was the hardest part.
We did like free diving, I guess, and so we had to like hold our breath and swim around, and that was just
opening your eyes in that salt water.
Yeah.
So I'm friends with two of your dads. Are those dads curious about what happens in this movie? Are they asking
I don't think my dad even knows what.
I kind of told him something tally different.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's good. Yeah, my dad doesn't really know what happens in the movie, so I think it'll be fun. I'm gonna sit next to him at the premiere and like seeing him watch it. He's gonna be. I don't even think he likes scary movies either.
I love that. That'll be great.
Awesome ladies to hang out with. Sylvester Stallone has done a very nice job as a parent. Someone parenting that child did very well.
I know, the mom.
Yeah. And I could tell that, could you tell Corinne couldn't wait for her dad to see this movie?
Hey, you know, she's like, Dad, look at me, it's my turn, I'm coming up next.
All right, so I sat down with the other three, and I might have been a little bit too honest. Like, did you get scared in this movie?
Yeah, I mean.
To what extent?
To the extent to where, like, I had to, like, walk out.
I got scared to the extent that body fluids were exchanged with the theater.
Nobody needs to know
I disclosed that. Unfortunately, now the
needs to
cast
know
knows it. Take a look.
Gotta be honest with you, I love water, and I've never disrespected a swimming pool by peeing in it. I've never peed in
That was like my childhood.
But I peed in my seat last night at least 3 times.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
We love that.
That was the goal.
I know, it's funny to hear that,
You
right?
know,
Be like, yes!
Normally you're like, that's an insult, but that's a huge compliment.
We love urinating. Like, if that's what you're doing.
Hey, by the way, we peed in the tank when we shoot.
Yeah.
So
It was encouraged.
And then
it
we
was
swim in it
encouraged.
for a while.
Well, because it takes too long to get out, take your wetsuit off, use the bathroom, put it back on, and like get in the tank. So you just pee in there.
Wow, the hallowed grounds of Pinewood Studios, home of Star Wars, James Bond,
Harry
47
Potter,
meters down pee.
Exactly.
We claimed our territory.
It's legendary.
Awesome hanging out with them, and I say this again, I said it to them, this is the movie that it needed to be every bit as good as the original 47 Meters Down.
100%. When there's a sequel, you're always questioning it, but listen, it's summertime, there's a shark movie,
Yes.
that's where you need to be because there's nothing better to watch than a shark movie in summer.
Yeah, in the meantime, talking about saving lives, you can save lives right now. In addition to doing this movie show, we're also talking about the Children's Miracle Network, UC Davis Children's Hospital. What do we want you to do?
Call.
Help out kids. Normal kids that should be out there going to see movies are going through some really tough times. Make miracles happen for them. Call right now, 888-499-KIDS. That's 888-499-KIDS. When you do that, you can also have an option of being a miracle maker. That means you'll donate every month for the rest of your life if you want to save some lives.
And you can make their lives easier during this difficult time.
Amen. We'll be right back. All right.
Shop the outlet inside RC Willey for clearance savings on closeouts and discontinued items.
Sterling K. Brown was one of the best scares ever.
I was scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. Can Ellen do it again?
I never looked up.
Today at 4 on ABC 10.
Huggy sees Alec as like a familiar face. I've had a friend since childhood. That's what he sees. Alec's here every week, you know?
And he's always moving around and having fun.
Support UC Davis Children's Hospital by donating today.
This is big truck territory,
where 18-wheelers command the road.
Getting in a wreck with one is bad enough.
But now you're facing some big insurance companies.
They'll give you all kinds of excuses why they don't have to pay.
But we know the special rules and regulations to make them pay more.
Without making you go to court.
Don't get in a wreck with one of these. But if you do,
call the Curtis Legal Group. Because when the heavy hitters get you a check, we use the power of more.
The heavy hitters are the way to go. Call 1-800-LAW-3080.
80 years ago, a small group of teachers started Schools Financial Credit Union. Through our partnership with ABC 10, celebrating the best local educators, we're helping to financially support their commitment to children across Northern California. But it extends beyond the schoolhouse doors to over 100,000 Schools Credit Union members from every walk of life. And now, 80 years later, Schools ranks as one of the largest credit unions in California and the nation. Schools Financial Credit Union, banking for everyone.
ABC 10's children's television programming reports are available for public inspection through the FCC's online public inspection file at www.station.fcc.gov.
ABC 10 Weather Force, sponsored by the Hoblet Ram Truck Center.
Hey, welcome back to Extra Butter. These kids know what kids should be doing, getting out to see some of the last summer movies, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately, there's some kids that can't do that, so while we're in the middle of this mediathon for UC Davis Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network, let's remind people that you can save lives, you can make lives a little bit more easy.
Yes. All you have to do is call.
That's right, call right now, 888-499-KIDS. That number again, 888-499-KIDS. And it translates 888-499-5437. So just make those phones ring. You'll also have the opportunity and option to be a miracle maker. Yeah. Now what this means, think about it, you skip like a coffee. Do you get a coffee once a day?
Every day.
All right, skip it one day a week and you'll be able to donate $20 a month for the rest of your life to make these kids and make their miracles happen.
And a lot of these kids have nobody else. They need this help, and it's just such a simple sacrifice, and you can make someone's life change forever.
And you feel good when you do good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you forgot the phone number? We'll tell you again, 888-499-KIDS. All right, now's the time where I gotta hold it down. Want to know why?
Why?
Because we're talking about stuff you don't have to go to a big fancy movie theater to see.
No, you do not. At home, at home.
All right, you had an opportunity to spend some quality one-on-one time with Netflix.
Marlon Wayans.
Yeah.
In Sextuplets.
Yep.
He plays all 6 characters, all 6 siblings, which we've seen done before, right?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, Tyler Perry. But now it's Marlon's turn. And this movie actually had me cracking up. So it's definitely worth a Netflix and chill night.
You talked to a very chill Marlon Wayans about?
Exactly what you just said. Take a look.
So let's talk about your look right now and tell me how you don't age. What's the secret? I need to know.
I've been trying to, I don't know. I always say black don't crack unless you smoke it. And I've never tried it. So I think I've been trying to grow this hair on my face to actually make me look a little bit older. And it's not working. Looks like I stole my dad's nappy beard and wore it to school.
Be honest, were any of these characters based on your real life siblings?
Okay, I would say Dawn is a combination of a few of my sisters.
Can I hear a few of them?
No, you ain't.
I know
that's
names.
why. That's
You're
why.
a smart man.
That's why I threw a few of them together.
Okay. Smart
and the
man.
mom is similar to my mom.
Okay, I love that.
The
And
sweetness of my mom.
If you were to take a road trip and you could only choose one real life sibling of yours, who would it be? Because Russell and Alan had some great times in the car, crazy adventures. So who would you choose out of all your siblings in real life?
I'd probably choose Keenan.
Okay.
I would
solid
say
choice.
Sean, but I already know so much about him.
I see.
Keenan's a little older, and he's more calm, and it would be good to just sit and talk. And me and Damon talk all the time, so it'd be good to really just chill with my big bro.
And what would be the song that you guys would have to have on your road trip playlist?
Keenan, don't listen to music. Just open up the windows. Keenan ain't trying to hear no loud music.
Nice job asking him about the Wayans family. You got them all out there a little bit.
There's so many Wayans brothers. You gotta
Right.
ask. You can't just have the one. You gotta ask all of them. Just like the movie, family theme, people, family theme.
So find a screen in your home that's not playing Avengers Endgame and maybe check it out. Now on to the aforementioned Avengers Endgame. So many extras with this, scenes that were deleted, moments that you want to have, and a lot of behind-the-scenes action. I highly recommend you get the collectible Blu-ray edition of Avengers Endgame.
This is the end of an era, an
That's
end
right.
of so many
masterpiece.
So many Avengers.
Favorite Avenger?
The Hulk.
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Bruce Banner. I just like when he hulks out. I was a little disappointed in this film though because he did not get a rematch. He got his butt kicked in Infinity War, and now I thought he was going to come back and fight Thanos, but he was Professor Hulk. So I was a little disappointed in that. But besides that, I love the Hulk.
How about you?
Tony Stark, Black Widow,
Right.
broke my heart this entire movie, but it was a fitting end to the first veteran Avengers. So I feel like it had to be done. I think Black Widow, I'm not going to plot spoil. You've already seen it. You've already seen
You're
it.
just giving away everything.
Who are you going to plot spoil for?
But I think it was a perfect end. It's what everyone was waiting for. It's personally what I was hoping for in a movie besides those two deaths.
My favorite Avenger, Ant-Man. Want to know why?
Really? Why?
Because nobody says Ant-Man. We talked to Tony Stark. Take a look.
All I know is he and the other Avengers are on a text thread that is used multiple times a day.
Yeah.
That is a family.
It will never be shut down, that text thread. And it should never be observed because we're out of our minds.
Oh, dude, how much? Raise your hand if you want to be on that cool text thread. I'm not on any Avengers text thread.
Yeah.
You guys don't even return my texts half the time.
It's true.
All right, so Avengers Endgame, I say buy it. This is a movie you need to
buy it.
have. Or you know what, if you have a friend that's going to buy it and you're saving the money, why don't you donate that money to the UC Davis Children's Hospital, the Children's Miracle Network? Our Mediathon continues, and so what do we want you to do?
Call.
That's right, 888-499.
Kids.
It's 888-499.
Kids.
Translates to kids, 5437. Just make those phones ring right now because they are standing by in UC Davis Children's Hospital, one of the most prestigious and best in the nation. And believe me, when your kids are going through horrible things like this, you want the best, but it's not cheap. They need your help.
It
so
takes
make
a
miracles happen.
little bit of time and you help a lot of people.
That's right.
And a little bit of money goes a long way.
Oh, look, we have seconds left in the broadcast, so call 888-499-KIDS.